You know, I've been doing this a long time, and I've seen it all, but one thing that always gets me is when a grown man just can't seem to cut the apron strings. We're talking about guys who are still living at home with mom, calling her for every little decision and letting her run their lives. That's what we call mommy's boy syndrome. And it's a real problem. It's time to man up, take responsibility for your own life, and break free from this unhealthy dynamic. Let me ask you something. Do you find yourself calling your mother for every little thing? I'm talking about what to eat for dinner, what shirt to wear on a date, or even what job to take. These are decisions that ideally you should be able to make on your own. Now, there's nothing wrong with valuing your mother's opinion, but when you're a grown man and you can't make a simple decision without her approval, that's a big old red flag. It suggests a lack of confidence in your own judgment. It's a sign that you're not fully independent and that you're still relying on mommy to make you feel secure. This dependency can hinder your personal growth and self-reliance. Look, I get it, moms are great. They give the best hugs, they know how to make your favorite meal, and they've always got your back. They are a source of comfort and wisdom. But at some point, you've got to step out from under her wing and learn to fly on your own. This means taking risks and making decisions without her input. You're not a little boy anymore, you're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Embrace your independence and trust in your own abilities. This dependency on your mother, it's not doing you any favors, it's holding you back in life, it's preventing you from becoming the person you are meant to be. How are you going to find a partner who respects you if you can't even make a decision without calling your mommy? Relationships require mutual respect and independence. How are you going to be successful in your career if you're constantly seeking your mother's approval? Professional growth demands confidence and self-reliance. It's time to break free from this pattern and start taking control of your own life. Embrace the challenges and opportunities that come with making your own decisions. You need to start making your own decisions, even if it means making mistakes along the way. Mistakes are a part of the learning process and help you grow stronger. That's how you learn and grow. By taking responsibility for your choices, you become a more confident and capable individual. Now let's talk about another big one, living at home with mum. It's a situation many find themselves in, especially in today's economic climate. Look, I understand that sometimes life throws you a curveball and you need a little help getting back on your feet. Maybe you lost your job, went through a breakup, or faced some other unexpected challenge. But if you're a grown man who's perfectly capable of supporting yourself and you're still living in your childhood bedroom, we need to talk. It's time to reassess your situation and make some changes. Living on your own is a rite of passage. It's a significant milestone that marks the transition from adolescence to adulthood. It teaches you responsibility, independence, and how to take care of yourself. You'll learn to manage your finances, cook your own meals, and handle household chores. When you're living with your mum, it's easy to fall into old patterns and let her take care of everything. You might find yourself relying on her for things you should be doing on your own. You don't have to worry about paying bills, cooking, cleaning, or any of the other responsibilities that come with being an adult. It can be comfortable, but it's not helping you grow. But here's the thing, you're not doing yourself any favors by staying in that comfort zone. You're holding yourself back from reaching your full potential. You're missing out on the opportunity to grow and mature as a man. Living independently allows you to develop new skills and gain valuable life experiences. It's time to spread your wings and experience life on your own terms. Embrace the challenges and rewards that come with living independently. Moving out and getting your own place doesn't have to be scary. It can be exciting. Think of it as an adventure, a new chapter in your life. You get to decorate it however you want, set your own rules, and invite whoever you want over without having to worry about what mum will think. It's your space, your sanctuary. Trust me, once you take that step and start living independently, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The sense of accomplishment and freedom is unparalleled. Let's talk about relationships for a minute. Relationships are complex and multifaceted, involving not just the two people in them, but often their families as well. Specifically, your relationship with your mother and how it affects your romantic relationships. This dynamic can be particularly influential, sometimes in ways you might not even realize. Now, it's one thing to value your mother's opinion. After all, she has more life experience and often wants what's best for you. It's another thing entirely to let her dictate your love life. When you allow this, you might find yourself in a relationship that doesn't truly make you happy. If you're constantly running to your mother for relationship advice, it can create a dependency that undermines your own ability to make decisions. Or worse, letting her choose who you date, that's a major problem. This can lead to a lack of personal growth and self-discovery. You're essentially giving her a veto over your happiness, which can lead to resentment and frustration. And that's not fair to you or the person you're dating. Both of you deserve a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. We've talked about making decisions, living on your own, and choosing your own partner. But what happens when your mum's decisions still override everyone else's, including your partner's and your own? This is a whole other level of mummy's boy syndrome that can be incredibly damaging to your relationships. Imagine this. You and your partner have a plan. Maybe it's about where to spend the holidays, how to raise your children, or even just what to have for dinner. Suddenly your mum expresses her opinion and everything shifts. You abandon your own plans and fall in line with what mum wants. This dynamic creates an imbalance in your relationships. Your partner may feel like they're always playing second fiddle to your mother, and rightfully so. It sends the message that their thoughts, feelings, and needs are less important than your mother's. Over time, this can breed resentment and lead to major conflicts. Your partner may start to feel like they're not just in a relationship with you, but with your mother as well. And let's be honest, nobody wants to sign up for that. You have to ask yourself, who are you living your life for? Are you making choices that truly make you happy, or are you constantly trying to please your mother? This next one is a biggie, folks. We're talking about the mummy's boy who's looking for a partner who's basically a carbon copy of dear old mum. Now, there's nothing wrong with admiring your mother's qualities, but when you start setting unrealistic expectations for your partner based on your mother's image, you're setting yourself up for a world of hurt. Here's the deal. Your partner is not your mother, and they shouldn't be expected to fill that role. It's not their job to cook, clean, and take care of you in the exact same way that your mother did. They're your partner, not your surrogate mother. When you try to mold your partner into a mommy clone, you're essentially saying that you don't value them for who they are. You're trying to change them into someone they're not, and that's a recipe for disaster. Not only is this unfair to your partner, but it's also incredibly unhealthy for you. You're clinging to the past instead of embracing the present. You're letting your idealized image of your mother prevent you from forming a genuine connection with another person. It's time to let go of this fantasy and start appreciating your partner for the unique individual they are. Look, I'm not saying this to make anyone feel bad, but the truth is, mummy's boy syndrome is a real issue that can have serious consequences in a man's life. It can affect your relationships, your career, and your overall well-being. But the good news is, it's not a life sentence. Breaking free from this pattern takes honesty, self-awareness, and a willingness to change. You need to recognize the unhealthy dynamics at play and start setting boundaries. This might mean having some tough conversations with your mother, but it's crucial for your own personal growth. Remember, you're capable of being a strong, independent, and successful man. You don't need your mummy to hold your hand through life. So, cut the apron strings, step out into the world, and start living your life to the fullest.